Hey guys, this is Namvo, and today I'll be having an oral presentation from the short essay Behind the Formaldehyde Curtains by Jessica Milford. Throughout the essay, Milford shames the funeral industry and its barbaric methods of embalming the deceased. By utilizing these countless rhetorical appeals, such as tone, irony, and pathos, Milford is able to achieve her purpose of revealing the horrendous actions that occur behind the process of embalming. Therefore, I will collect and analyze these rhetorical strategies that are being implemented in order to clarify how these appeals may reinforce Milford's claim against the American funeral industry. From the start to the end of the essay, Milford passively remains in a casual tone as she describes the unpleasant process of embalming. For example, Milford writes, "Our custom requires the presentation of our dead in semblance of normality, unmarred by the ravages of illness." Milford 13. In this quote, Milford describes how the goal of the embalmers is to prepare all the defects the deceased once had to be able to present the loved one in the best condition possible. In addition, Milford lists the injuries that the deceased might have suffered, including illnesses and decapitation, which all could be fixed back to normality. Throughout this listing, Milford's tone remains calm as she creates a sense of ordinary, even though this may seem a little dramatic and uneasy. As the casual tone has already been established in her essay, she also reinforces her thoughts by using countless figurative language, including irony. With the use of irony, Milford is able to create sarcasm and dark humor to fully define her position on the process of embalming. For example, Milford reports, "Neatly dressed transformed from a common corpse into a beautiful memorial picture." Milford 1. In this quote, the finished product of embalming the deceased is compared to a beautiful memorial picture, which is something you would likely view or display in a museum. Milford purposely wrote this irony to provoke the audience emotions, since the dead is something you must respect and not be seen as some type of art, but like you would display. In addition, Milford also conveys sarcasm, which, as she recalls the corpse as a beautiful picture, as if people would find pleasure in viewing their loved one's corpse. In Milford's essay, pathos has tremendously created an impact on the audience by building up anger and disgust for the embalmers of American society. Milford expresses this emotion by stating, "Typical favorites are the carotid artery, femoral artery, jugular artery, and subclavian vein." Milford 10. In this quote, it is said that at the start of the embalming, when the chemicals are first injected into the deceased, each embalmer has a favorite injection point. This portrays how cruel the process is and how the surgeons have a favorite injection spot as if the deceased was some type of guinea pig. Milford uses pathos by angering the audience due to the lack of respect being shown to the deceased, with the multiple favorite injection points as if it was a game. For some personal insight while I was preparing to write the essay and the presentation, I find myself amazed at how sometimes it is best to keep things simple and straightforward, rather than adding more details which could mislead the audience. Sometimes when you add more details, it tends to lead me to become more off topic and I start to argue about something else rather than sticking to the author's claim. I also enjoy writing this prompt greatly because it is rare when you are able to write something that you're actually happening throughout the funeral industry, especially when you agree with it, with the author, and you advocate against it. I also felt that the take-home assignment was perfect the way it is since all the instructions were clear and simple. The only thing I felt distressed about was how people are able to put up with the embalming process. One main question I have while writing this essay is why this is still a thing and how the industry is still profitable. And one another question I have is that why would someone feel the need to embalm their loved one after knowing how the process works? Therefore, thank you guys.